Padding, padding top, padding left, padding right, padding bottom, or only padding. Only padding represents from all the sides. Only padding represents from all the sides. A specific side, if you mention, then it will apply from a specific side. We'll create next file example 5.html and we'll see how padding works. Okay, so hope you written the notes. Go to the next file example 5.html. Under inline CSS. Today example also you are creating under the inline CSS. Example 5.html. HTML has been closed. And then after that, body tag will be closed. And after that, follow a P tag, or maybe you can write H1. Under the H1, you can write CSS, margin, and padding example. CSS margin and padding example. Come down, write a paragraph, keep some text inside. ABCD, ABCD. Okay, hope ready. After that, copy the same paragraph. Or first apply the CSS here. Style equal to height. Height don't mention, just keep the width. Width 200 px. Margin width 200 px. Margin suppose some 30 px. 30 px. Background is sky blue color. Width, margin, background, float, Sky blue, I'll change it to different color, orange color. So margin we added, the gap will get applied. Width we given, background we given, float left we given. So this many properties enough to understand the padding. Check now. This paragraph should print in the left side. The width will be 200 and background will be orange color. Let's see once. Something like this. A small paragraph with no any gap inside. The gap is outside only 30 pixels. Now same paragraph we copy, paste 3-4 times. Okay. Same paragraph, copy and paste below 3 to 4 times. Okay, hope ready. Check now. Text is not. It's covering. Where? Where half is covering? Have you seen any word, such a big word in dictionary? Between the words, you should give a space. No? You are given the say. My words are small. Yes, a space. For that also we have solution. Word break we have, we can apply. Okay, next after this you can see between the paragraph there is a gap. Between paragraph there is a gap. That is because of margin. Go for second paragraph, apply inside called padding. Padding 30 px. Padding 30 px. Next, in the second one, you write padding top 30 px. Third one, you write padding left 30 px. Padding left 30 px and check once. One place you have written only padding. Here, so it will apply the gap from all the side. One place we are written padding top, space will apply from top side. Another place we are written padding left, space will get applied from the left side. Right, save it and check once. So this is only padding. This is padding top, this is the padding left. So padding is applying the space where? Inside the container. And the first one has no padding. Sequence, let me know, working, not working. Hmm. Padding, how much top you have given? 30% ki 30 px or 300. Check number ones. Working now. It's like this. Hmm. This is only padding. So what is happening? Space is from all the side. Another one is padding top. So space from the top side. Another one is a padding left. So space from where? Left side. But between two blocks, you can see there is a space everywhere. That is because of margin. So margin has given the space between the two container, and the padding has given the space inside the container. Same thing we have made a note in developer guide also. Margin it used to apply the space outside of HTML tag. Padding it used to apply the space inside of HTML tag. Now padding also different type, I types. Margin also total how many types? 6 types. Right? Hope working. Sequence. Okay, so hope it is working. Let's go ahead. Padding margin important. Every time you have to use it. Padding left margin, top, bottom, margin, top, bottom. Every time you have to use. Okay, go for next property. Next property is called display. Display. Display it convert from block to inline. It's a hide the element. It show the element. It is a. Okay, so inside you have display colon none. Display none. What it will do? It will hide the tag. It will hide. It will not allow to display. Next we have display colon block. Display block. Huh? 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 That's from block to inline. Block to inline. Block is what? Block level tag. Inline is what? Inline tag. Hide and then SHOW. SHOW. Hide so SHOW. It do hide so it's convert from block to inline. Now same thing I'm writing below. Display block, what it will do? It show the hidden element. ELEMENT. Element meaning HTML tag. Next, what it do? Next is called display inline. Display inline. It convert from block to inline. It convert from block to inline. It convert from block to inline. Another one is called display flags. Display colon flags. It convert its child element. It convert its child element from block level to inline. From block to inline. Block label tag you can write. Block label tag to block level tag to inline. We will create example for all one by one. Let's see how it and what is this. Okay, hope written. Come to the next file. Next file, create example 6.html. There we'll see display inline, display block, and display none. All three will see in one example. Example 6.html. Example 6.html. HTML. Follow inside called pre-tag. Next, after that, you will follow the UL tag. UL and then LI. If here call home, about, login, depth, service, product, customer inquiry, many things can add here. About us, contact us, login, register, our services, inquiry, then products. Just add this all. This is called a block level tag. All LI will go to the new line. All the LI will go to the new line. Overwritten, check now. Also to go to the new line. new line, because this is called as a block level tag. A block level tag. All are going to the new line. Next, after this, we have to convert into inline. So first option, you can see here, last display flag said like it convert its child element from the block level tag to where? Inline. Flags display flags is like it convert its child element from block level element to inline element. In this example, you can see UL is a parent and all the LI are child. Our definition says it convert the child element from block to inline. If you look into the output, what is happening? All the LI are going to the new line. That meaning all the LI is a child of UL and UL, all the LI are child of the UL. So what will happen if we write for UL display flags, all the LI will convert into inline because display flags is for that purpose only. If you have multiple children in one tag and if you want all the child should convert from block to inline, then instead of writing everywhere, you can write to their parent directly display flags. So there all the child will convert from block to inline. Suppose I will go here and I will write here style equal to display colon flags. Display colon flags. You will find all the LI should convert into inline. See, all the LI converted into inline. That is called display flags. Now dot 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 is coming. To remove that, we have a property called list style type none. List style type none. List style type, if you write a square will come. Circle, if you write circle will come. This square circle, after that we have which one? None we have. If you write none, then it will get removed. You can see all the LI will convert from block to inline as well as dot will get removed from everywhere. Dot got removed from everywhere. That is called display flags. Just write it. We'll use the display inline also in some other example. Okay, hope ready. Now create another file. There we can see display inline and display none. Everything we can copy from here. Paste in next file. Save the file as a example 7.
So this file by you can put into the circle and the square. It will so and one next circle next around this like this.
Sequence.
I will next over it.
Circle is coming on.
Yes, it's coming.
I told circle will overlapping. I have not told overlapping will happen or not. Right? circle will come. Now overlapping will happen. For that we have other solution. You have written here, no? There is a property called this many. Which one? Margin. You can write margin everywhere. It will. Okay. Let's go to this file. Now right inside for li tag, style equal to display colon in a line. Display inline. Display inline, 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 inline. You will find all will convert from block to inline. Check this. Display inline. Display inline everywhere you can write. Then it will convert into block to inline. After that, you can write there. Some places you can write margin display none also. Suppose for login you can write display none. It will hide. For services or maybe for inquiry, you can write as a display block, or maybe for our services you can write display block. Display block will send to the new line. Display inline will bring in the same line. Display none will hide the element. It will not allow to show anywhere. Display none will hide the element. Save now and check once. Display inline is coming in the same line. Display none. For which you have written display none, you have written for login. So login become as a hide. Login is not showing. Services we have written display block. So it is going to the new line. It's gone to the new line. Again, inquiry and product we have written display in line. So it's come in the same line. So this way it works. Now multiple scenario will come where we are going to use it. Display none, display inline, display block, clear. Display flags have multiple way to implement. We will be creating so many examples. Once we come under the internal. Now go next. After that, write another example where we will understand what is the problem of inline CSS. Okay. So for that, problem in inline CSS. For that, you are creating example 8. Example 8.html. Example 8.html will explain us what is the problem of inline CSS. Okay, so example 8 file hope we created. Example 8. We can take the copy of maybe 6 also, no problem. You can take the copy of 6 or maybe 7. 7 better you can take. Okay, in this everywhere keep display inline. Keep everywhere display inline. And after that you have to give the space also. So for that you will write margin hyphen left. Margin left, you will start from the second one. Margin hyphen left 30 px. So the second li will leave in the left side 30 pixel. Margin left will get repeated everywhere. Margin left will add everywhere. Not for the first one, because the first is the first element. Before that space we don't require. We require the space after the second. After first. So first, second li we are saying you leave in the margin, you leave in the left side 30 pixel. For second also we said the same. You leave in the left side 30 ps. So margin left 30, 30, 30, 30 everywhere. Okay, hope ready. Check now. It should give the space in the left side. How much? 30 pixel. 30 pixel. Okay, 30 pixel. For UL also you write one background. Not background directly. Style. Style equal to background. Style equal to background orange color. and padding you will keep inside 40 pixel. 40 pixel will be more 30 pixel. Under the UL also we are applying the space 30 pixel from top, from bottom, from left, from right. So UL will be orange color and it will have automatically some certain height because of padding. Okay, so now check once how it appear, something like this. So that becomes a background for UL and padding you have given 30 pixel. So before this line, 30 pixel gap, after this line also 30 pixel gap, left side also 30 pixel gap, right side also. Since right side no content, so it will be huge gap here covering full width. Okay. So in this example, what is represent? It represent like one display property you have used total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. And after that, one margin left property you have used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Okay. So in this, the code is duplicate. Which code is duplicate? Display property is duplicate. How many times you call? 8 times. Another margin left is duplicate. How many times you call? 7 times. If the code is duplicate, many problem will come. What are the problem will come? Number one, suppose, look at this side. If I select from here to here, here to here, then it says you have selected total how many here? 42 character. 42 character. 42 character in one line, 42 in the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. That meaning 42 character, what happened? 42 character becomes a duplicate total 7 times. 42 character happen duplicate as 7 times. There is also possibility that you write display inline and margin left one place and you can use all places. But in this case, what happened? You can see display inline, you have written total 8 places. That becomes a total different. You can say duplicate. Now, if the code is duplicate, same code you are repeating again and again. If the code is duplicate, file weight will be heavy. After that, if the file weight will be heavy, page loading will be slow. After that, if the code is duplicate, if you want to modify here, maybe margin left, you want to replace with the only margin, you have to change 6 places. So modification will be difficult. After that, if in one page you have written this many times, like this, suppose you have total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. So this will repeat how many times? 8 into 8. That is the one problem. If you want to modify, then you have to open all the 8 pages and you have to modify. So those all become a problem of problem. What we can do is, we can write next example of internal CSS where you will find, you don't have to write 8 times. You will write only one time, display inline and margin left, and it will happen all the places. So there you will see the code is less and output is more. Code will be one time, CSS code one time, and HTML code many times. But in this example, you can see one LI, one set of CSS, another LI, again same set of CSS, one more LI, same set of CSS. So this code is duplicate or no? Code is duplicate. Copy this example, paste into next file. There you will find, you can write the CSS one time and it will apply for all the LI. Then you will realize, oh, this method is not good. Second method is good. Next example, you will write example one only, but under the internal CSS. EXAMPLE1.html under the internal CSS, copy and paste the previous example code here. Copy and paste the previous example code here. After doing copy paste, this much of code you duplicate. Okay, so first take the content, add here. Okay, so hope you have written. Now after that, this UL you can copy and paste down again below and keep as a comment. Comment this. So this will be easy to identify if I'm writing in line CSS, how will write. So comment this. First copy and paste and comment that much. Then we'll modify the upper section code. Copy paste, comment it, then we'll modify the upper portion code. Okay, hope ready. Next, after this, open the style tag in head section. Head open close, and under the head follow the style open close. Inside the style, you will write the UL tag. And for that UL tag, this code you can cut from here and paste here. One place and remove the CSS from the UL. Next, you write one li, and for that li, copy and paste any one CSS from here. And after that, delete all the CSS from the save it now. Okay, hope ready. Check now. For LI, we have written the CSS only one time now. Display inline and padding left 30 pixel. And how many LI you have used? We have used total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 LI are there. So LI HTML code is many times, whereas CSS code is only one time. Now we have to see one to many when we have written one time CSS and many time HTML. Whether it is going to work or not. If it is working, then compare to this is the inline example and this is the internal example. Which method you feel better? Inline or internal? Let us check this example one also. See, this is also working like same as we have the previous example. This is example 8 and this is example 9. So in both the places, if we compare, here the CSS code is complete like duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. Here CSS code is just one time and HTML is total many times. Okay, hope working. So which is the best method, inline or internal? Go to the developer guide, make a note here. Inline CSS is 1 to 1. Inline CSS is 1 to 1. What is that? Write CSS code one time and use only one time. One problem. Another problem, CSS code will be duplicate because of 1 to 1. Next, we will write if code is duplicate, then file will be heavy. If code is duplicate, then file will be heavy. Next, after that, if code is duplicate, then file will be heavy. After that, if file is heavy, then page will take more time to load. User experience will be bad if user experience will be bad if it take long time to load. Next you can write if any modification, then it will be duplicate work. Duplicate work. If any modification, then it will be duplicate work. Next, after that, Google search will reject the page from indexing. It will not come in Google search. These all are the problem. But what is the advantage of that? Easy way to understand CSS property and values. Easy way to understand CSS property and value. Advantage. This should not be advanced. Advantage. Easy way to understand CSS property and values. Okay, hope working. Hope you are written. Next example will be under the internal CSS. So you can write here syntax to write the internal CSS. Syntax to write internal CSS. Internal slash external slash import. Okay, syntax to write internal, external, and import CSS. What is that? It's like this. We have to write selector. Selector. After that, inside property colon value, semicolon, second property number 2 colon value, semicolon, property number 3 colon value, semicolon. Then example will be like this. You have written below li, curly bracket open close, and you have written two property, maybe display as inline, then you have written margin hyphen left 30 px. You can write color as green color. So in this you can see selector. Okay, selector. All the HTML tags are called selector in CSS. All the HTML tags are called selector in CSS. For example, li, you can see here li. This is the syntax. Under the syntax, we are written called selector and then property value. In example, we are written called li. Li is at the place of selector. So li becomes a selector. So the last line says in HTML body division table tr phtd h1 h2 h3 h4 h5 h6 label span, whichever the tag you remember from HTML, all are called tag in HTML. But once you come under the CSS, the syntax will say it is not a tag, it's called a selector. So li becomes a selector in CSS. In the term of CSS, will not call li as a tag, will call li as a selector. Body tag is a selector, HTML tag is a selector, H1 is a selector, division is a selector, paragraph is a selector. Selector is a 5 types we will be writing tomorrow in this list, and then we'll implement all the 5 type of selector how to use in the CSS. Okay, hope done. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow is which day? Saturday or Friday? Tomorrow is Saturday. You will not have class tomorrow, but class will be on Monday again. Tomorrow, Saturday or something. Saturday only. Friday. Tomorrow is Saturday. Okay. See you tomorrow, Saturday, Monday directly.